Hi friends, happy Thursday. I hope everybody is doing great. Today we are talking about graphs and plots. We've talked about those right before we got out of school when we were still able to see each other in the classroom every day. Last night, if you weren't able to join us in our Google Hangout, we missed you so much. And it was wonderful seeing each other's faces last night. We were able to talk and type to each other. So I hope that if you missed out on that, you'll be able to join us next week. We're going to start doing those twice a week at 12 o'clock and at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. You can come to both. You can come to one. You don't have to come to either one, but I promise you, it's wonderful to see your friends' faces. Okay, so today I'm just going to make one video of a little Thursday greeting, and also I'm going over what you're doing today in your assignments. On Already, you will be doing measurement and line plots. So the first thing I want to talk about is that this is something that we did not get to in our classroom. Even though we did talk about the concept, you just saw it in a different way. Today, you'll be measuring to the nearest quarter of an inch. And remember, in time, quarter means 4. So, all that a ruler is it's simply a fractional number line. And that is it, guys. It is just a fractional number line. So, when I see this, then I'm just going to go ahead and make these dots. That will make it easier to see. Okay, so I always know that this is 0. So the first thing I count are my spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, which we just talked about, that quarters are fourths. Okay, so this is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, or that's the same as a whole inch. Now, this is just on your Already lesson, so you're not actually going to be measuring anything today in your assignments, but this is just a little heads up on that. Now, the main thing that we're talking about are line plots and graphs. I have made us a few examples just as a review. So the first thing when you're collecting data, it's easiest to start with a tally chart. So I just made up a simple tally chart on what time do you wake up. So right here in my tally chart, I can see that one person wakes up at 5 o'clock. We have 7 people that wake up at 6 o'clock, 10 people that wake up at 7 o'clock, and 12 people that wake up at 8. Okay, so now I can take this data that I collected and I can present it in a few different ways. One way that I can present it is in a line plot. Remember when we did line plots? Line plots were very simple. All we did is you take your data, you write your numbers across the bottom, and you just represent each one by an X. And you make sure that you're even across with each row so it's easy to see. I can easily see the majority of the people that I asked woke up at 8 o'clock. The time that the least number of people woke up was 5 o'clock. That's what time I got up this morning. All right. Now, I'm sleeping in a little bit too. You know, on a school day, I usually get up at 4. Okay, another way that we can represent data is by making a pictograph or a picture graph. I tried to make beds, but these do not look like beds. I'm not even sure what those look like, but it's okay. Alright, so the main thing on a picture graph is to always look at your key. I can see here that one whole bed is worth 2 people, and then my little half pizza slice bed here is worth 1. So then when I come up here, I can see that I have one of the half pictures, which tells me that one person is up at 5. The whole bed I know counts as 2. So 2, 4, 6, and then one more half is 7. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people at 7 o'clock. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 people at 8 o'clock. Same information that we just showed in the line plot, and we also collected with our tally chart. the last type of graph that I'm going to talk about today are bar graphs. Remember when we created these at the small group table, we said it makes it very simple when you connect them. We do not shade them in, we just hash them out. Okay, so we have 5 o'clock. I'm at 0 and between 0 and 2. So if my bar falls between 0 and 2, I know 1 is between 0 and 2. So one person wakes up at 5. My 6 o'clock is between the 6 and the 8. Same thing. The number 7 falls between 6 and 8. So that will be at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock goes up to the 10. If I was using grid paper, it would make it much easier to see that. And then the 8 o'clock is at the 12. I just took information that would make it easier. I just took information that I collected from a tally chart, and I represented it in three ways for including my tally chart. So I hope this was helpful. If you need any help today, feel free to message or call me anytime. I'm going to go down to school this morning and help deliver lunches today, so I might see a few of you. If you try to message me on Dojo and I don't get back to you, or Classroom, the majority of you message me on Classroom, and I don't get back to you, it may be because I'm delivering lunches. But if you really need me, don't forget, just text or call me on my cell phone, because I'll have that with me. My number is in the Google Classroom page. I love you all so much, and I'm so proud of all your hard work. You know that I miss you bunches. I pray for you every day. Love you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.